Yeah, because we actually need around 87 or 88 HP next map.
It seems like a really punishing mod as a result of this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
Like
as long as
this,
you like, oh, there you go.
normally slopes are a lot easier to kill all of your fall damage off of, but that one didn't seem like it was steep enough to take enough
Yeah,
speed before you'd slam into the ground.
yeah, you had to like really like calculate
Ooh,
like straight from there, like how do you do the
ooh.
grenade boost and everything. So
I'm watching Tribes right now. This is great.
yeah,
Tribes Ascend with the skiing. Holy crow.
yeah. All right, so we are at this part, and as you can see, my HP now. So
There you go.
yeah,
Do you
so
think there'd be potential to
mhm.
like drop with you to maybe like kill your fall a little bit? Like before you
No,
reach the
there's
bottom?
absolutely no props. That's the thing.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. In one of the Half-Life 2 mods, we actually use a wall bug to actually like reduce the
What?
fall damage. And you can actually do a bug there too, but I never found a consistent way to do it. So
I didn't even know wall bugs worked. Well, I did know they worked in this, but I don't know how they work. I think it has something to do
yeah,
with slanted walls, because the TF2 rocket jumping community, they do a lot of stuff with wall bugging, because they love to abuse really fun things like that.
hmm. Yeah, it's really uncommon in Half-Life 2. I never seen it except in the one Half-Life 2 mod. So it's really specific.
Yeah, a lot of those things that are pretty common in Gold Source are really hard to do in this because you can't manipulate the tick rate. If you could
Yeah,
manipulate tick rate, I'm
exactly.
sure a lot of things in this game would be so much easier, and new
Yeah,
things would like most certainly be a thing.
yeah. So now that we got past the really big fall, you don't have to worry about your AP that much in a long time. So it's like a relief.
Yeah, just don't take 12 damage, don't take 10 damage,
Yeah,
and you'll be good.
yeah. And because we have that suit plus the helmet on, we can just pretty much breeze through the enemies or like past them because they do only like 1 or 2 damage all the time to you. So
So is the helmet something you always get when you play this?
yes, it's when we were in the cutscene with the robot, that's where you get the suit.
Okay. So is the game just easy, or like with how little damage you're taking, or is you playing on easy making it
I think it's
that
just
little damage?
with the playing easy thing.
Okay, yeah.
But when I played this casually, I think I played with normal, and even normal isn't that hard if you just take it carefully. But yeah, the speedrun is just different because, um, well, you have to go fast. So
Man, I gotta say this game has some incredible like custom models for these weapons. I really like this.
yeah, even casually, this is definitely one of the best mods.
Up there with Bear Party Adventure that you saw yesterday, I think that was. I wish I could have been there for that one. That game's a treat.
Yeah, it's really incredible what some modders can do. Because I think even this one didn't have a big team either
Do
making
you
this
know when
game.
this was made? Like what year?
2017.
Dang, that's quite a long time ago for something of this quality, I'd
Yeah,
say. Like a lot of Half-Life 2 mods are great, but they don't have to do a lot of custom stuff because that's not what they're going for. But like mods like this that do like, oh my god, the scope is like rendering everything. It's so cool.
yeah.
I don't know how hard that is to actually do, but it just looks cool.
Uh-oh.
And I would say that making your mod look really nice is easily the hardest part of it. Is like the artistic part of it. I would think.
Yeah, definitely. Because
So
of course you can like make the maps in the um hammer
yeah, but
and
then it's all flat
everything.
textures.
Yeah, so you just connect walls together. But then when you go into like actually making custom stuff, you cannot just use hammer anymore. You have to experience around and everything. So
Yeah, you have to use different stuff and you have to create new models and stuff, and that stuff's
yeah,
like I couldn't even begin to think about that. That's just not Not up my alley.
Yeah.
Oh man. Imagine a segmented strat where like you boost off that zombie cleanly around the corner. That'd be like
Oh
that's like a
yeah, that
Wayzone
would be
micro segment right there.
yeah.
Wayzone, get on it.
There's a little bit of HP here if you can like be fast, but yeah, okay. All right, I think it was worth it. So these little hoppers are kind of cute. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's probably the only prop climb you do actually in this mode, which is
Not bad.
really, huh?
Not bad considering mods tend to love
Yes,
prop
because
climbing.
if you, yeah, because when I'm, for example, routing new mods, basically the first things are, of course, ASH and APH over big gaps, for example. Gag. Oh my, that's unfortunate. Um, um, but also if I cannot, if you don't have any slopes, basically prop climbing is usually the best resource or like the easiest one. So,
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to get height if you don't have health or speed.
explosives.
Yeah.
Here on the in the upstairs, it may look really laggy, and yeah, it is really laggy always on that section. It just drops your FPS to really low. I had no idea. Is it
And I do
because
just
there's so
want to
many
say,
walls or? Huh?
when you got trapped in the vent, that was really funny. Like it just perfectly
Yeah,
boxed you in. It was just like, yep, you're in here.
yeah. Yeah, as a casual playthrough, what can you even do? Like, are you gonna expect that like someone unlocks you from there, or?
Yeah. It's like, oh, hello, knock knock. Anyone home?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now, but I don't have audio, so I'm not sure what's going on because I don't want to hear myself.
Yeah, it was just an elevator. It's one of the
Okay,
only 3 cutscenes of the game.
that's nice.
Yeah, there's the
Half-Life
start
2
cutscene,
notorious for
then there's that,
cutscenes.
and huh?
Half-Life 2 notorious for cutscenes. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, here we just climb up again. Oh wow, that's some FPS aim there.
Yeah, it was pretty spot on. This is definitely just the room in Half-Life 1 where the scientists like
Hmm.
in Lambda Core. It's definitely that room. No one can convince me
Yeah.
otherwise. This is New Mexico, right?
No clue.
I
But
don't
yeah,
think
that's
I don't think it snows a lot there.
yeah, those HPs are really convenient there. Never hurts if you get more HP in this mode, so
Is HP pretty scarce in this? I find that to be a kind of common thing with mods. At least the ones I've played, is that a lot of them are very scarce with health.
yeah, this one has like only these few locations where you can get HP from. This is an amazing cutscene skip, basically, or quote unquote cutscene skip,
Ooh.
because you're supposed to be on that tank, the whole map, but you can just like slip past if you just
Ooh.
back off. So
One of 2 tank skips coming up this marathon. Another game's got one of those. That one's tomorrow.
nice.
I wish I could be there for that one, but work. Work is work.
Yeah,
Go watch
I'm really
Gunman
glad that
Chronicles
you
tomorrow.
made it here though.
Yeah. I was like, hey, can I leave an hour early? And then I just sprinted home. We're all worked out. But yeah, watch Gunman Chronicles tomorrow for the record. It's a really good run that no one knows about. Either way, what are you doing here?
Hmm. Uh,
Whoa.
in that cutscene
Wha-
or where?
I'm gonna
It was
change
just
my
a
question
little
to
weird cutscene.
what was that blue man coming at you? Who is that?
Good
That's
question.
what is all of this? I love all of this. There's like a little alien thing that just ran by.
Yeah, it is. You teleport somewhere, a big man is running towards you, and then you teleport
And then you
again.
just go away.
Yeah.
Oh, now you get now the tutorial where you learn how to use guns, right? That in that firing range.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you
so
go.
this
Because
is
it says,
another like weapon, custom weapon that there is. It's really cool. Like you have the scope and everything. Yeah. You don't see
I'm
this a
drawing a
lot
lot of
in
parallels
Half-Life
between this
mods.
and Gunman. Because Gunman also has really cool custom weapon stuff going on in it.
Yeah.
Interesting. But either way, this is a game.
There's these remodeled Vortigons. I think they're like reinforced Vortigons or something. I have no idea, but they teleport away after you they shoot once.
Ooh,
So
that's nice. I
I have
like
no
that.
idea. Yeah. Also, a bit unfortunate, but my internet's been lagging for a bit during the stream, but hopefully it's watchable.
Bit of frame drop there, but it wasn't anything too big of a deal.
Alright.
It can be assumed to be the game lagging because, you know, FPS. That's what I'm seeing
Mm.
anyway.
Here's a little
Uh,
weird thing about, because in Half-Life 2 mods there's these elevators, and how they work is that you go into them and it's map level change after that, and it just basically teleports you. It doesn't actually go up, so you can just get stuck onto it and yeah, go to the next map without actually waiting the elevator cutscene.
so I believe you mentioned one of the harder tricks of the runs coming up close to here, right?
Yeah, it's after we got the key for the.
I loved whatever that thing was. It looked like a little abomination of a bull squid.
Well, I call them Dodongos
Oh,
because
I
I
like
really
that a
love.
lot more.
Yeah, I really love Zeldas and Zelda games, and oh my, excuse me. Okay, so that is the hardest trick of the
Yeah,
game,
this is the
obviously.
hardest trick in the game. This is what we were talking about.
Okay, so yeah,
All right,
moving on. So these are
let's
Dodongos
go.
because I call them Dodongos because they shoot fire like that from their mouths,
Oh, I
and
see. Yeah,
they are
I
these
mean
rocky creatures.
they're like dinosaur little things or something.
Yeah. All right. Here's the actual hardest trick of the game, if you can get it. Yeah. Do you want to explain
Um, so from what I remember, it was basically you want to hit this button and then immediately try to escape the elevator, and unfortunately, or the train rather. Unfortunately,
it?
it
Yeah.
didn't happen there. But if you're able to very quickly just sneak by that door, you can save 15 seconds by not having to wait for this train. It's kind of
Yeah.
like it reminds me of like the door skip at the very beginning of Half-Life, where you can grab the suit and leave before the door closes, but you have to be damn near perfect to do it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that, but
Yeah. And it's not the only
unfortunately
time
something
that
you
I've
can't rely
found.
on.
Mm, it's not the only time I found that kind of thing in Half-Life 2 mod. There's also a mod called Exit 2, and the end train is exactly the same. Basically, the train just rides on to the end of the game, but you can do a similar thing with the button. But yeah, it's just almost frame perfect or unit perfect. So yeah,
Excellent.
and it's the last thing of the game. So yeah. Yeah, now the classic I lose all of my guns for no reason in games.
G-Man's just like, hey, yeah, can you give those back, please? Those aren't yours. You gotta
Yeah,
put them back. You can't steal from this place. What are you doing?
exactly.
But
Oh yeah.
They always leave you a crowbar. That thing's trashed. Who would even use that?
Yeah, you kill one enemy and that's it with the crowbar. Yeah, here's another part that you actually have to care about your HP again. You don't get HP because I guess you just skip the spots where the HP is or similar. I don't know. But yeah.
And even if there is HP, it's likely that it's pretty far out of the way. to the
Exactly.
point where getting it is just. I mean, you don't need it in the first place, so why would you get it?
Yeah.
God, this mod's so pretty. Oh my god, this is actually gorgeous. I
Yeah,
love this
this is
cave.
the
Holy cow.
kind of like coast part of this game. So you just free roam ABH everywhere. Just try to save a couple seconds and such. Yeah. There's so many slopes that it's just really easy to go through these maps.
Yeah, this seems like it'd be really fun to optimize.
Yeah. Ooh. I think that HP, yeah, that is fine. That is really good. Oh, but I think I went over the level change. Okay, there you go. HP is fine. That's really nice. Okay, this map is really weird because there's this invisible wall that happens. Uh, when I started running this mode, this wall didn't exist, but for some reason, it just came here.
It's they patched it. They just patched the wall in.
It's not like I didn't even install
What?
any updates, so that's the weirdest thing.
That is that definitely shouldn't be there. I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
that. Like, it's very much clearly saying like, "Hey, go here,"
Hmm.
and
Yeah. I
there's
really.
nothing blocking you. But then you're just like, "Wait, what's happening?"
Yeah, I really should look into it, how to unspawn the wall or something, because it's just weird.
Yeah,
Kind of weird.
you can find the entity name and then remove it, I guess. But that
Mm.
you're cheating in a Half-Life 2 mod. I can't believe you. Uh, sure, yeah. How close are we? Would you say, Lyren?
Huh?
How close are we to the end? Just so we can give that 5-minute warning.
Uh, we are pretty close.
Okay. Would you say 5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. I believe so. So is it? Are we like freeing these City 17 quote unquote people,
Yeah.
getting them
But
out of this white place?
yeah. And but this guy is the only important guy because he opens all the doors. So as long as
I
that
see.
guy follows you, it's all okay. Yeah. And moving the dirt is really important because sometimes they can just like uh, block the NPCs, and it's not the. I don't think this game has NPC teleporting, so it's just like they're literally stuck like this. For example,
Yeah,
this. Oh
they
my god.
seem to just be following you and then hitting a trigger that like tells them, "Hey, door." So I
Yeah.
don't think they have any nodes to teleport to. It seems. Hey, lady.
Yep. You have then SMG nades. They're really helpful killing some of these bad guys and especially the turrets because well the HP is still scarce. So
It's interesting
um
how the HP scarcity thing even applies to like blue shift and opposing force. Half-Life 1 is just the only game that has health kits in it,
yeah,
and Half-Life 2 for that matter.
and now we just kill these APCs. The normal enemies don't matter at all as long as you just kill the APCs. You can spawn the gunship, which is the quote unquote final boss. And I have found these little spots that you can just spawn spam the rockets from without taking that much damage. Really convenient. As you can see how much the damage the suit reduces, like I'm taking direct hits from the rockets, but I'm still alive somehow, so
Yeah, they're doing 20 damage direct hit rockets. It's pretty good.
yeah.
see you're almost invincible in this game,
Yeah,
and then
at
we'll
least in the
escalate
easy
that further
difficulty.
in the next game.
Yeah, this is the final boss. So, which is actually really classic in Half-Life 2 mods.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of mods like to end with a gunship, because
Yeah,
that's really the only sort of
and
boss thing you
time.
could do,
Or not?
right?
What? There you go. Of
That's it.
Alright, well, the auto splitter didn't work this time. Oh yeah, I don't even have it enabled, that's why. But yeah.
But yeah, GG.
And that is the game. Well, I'd like to say thanks for the viewers and donators, and also 2838 for creating an auto splitter for this mod and many other mods, which wasn't part of this run now, but yeah.
Shoutouts to 2838 for a lot of things. 100%.
Definitely.